Hello, my name is Jean Béliveau, and I have this speech for you. But it's the 16th of March, 2026. Um, yes. Now I have the speech. Ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the world, today I would like to speak about an idea that goes beyond borders, cultures, and beliefs, and an idea that is simple yet deeply important for the future of humanity: harmony among human beings. We live in an extraordinary time. Never before in human history have people been so connected to one another. Knowledge travels rapidly, cultures interact, and ideas move from one continent to another in seconds. Yes, yet, despite this new closeness, our world is still marked by division: religious divisions, ideological divisions, cultural divisions, and sometimes even divisions between different spiritual visions of humanity. Uh, Different differences themselves are not the problem. In fact, diversity is one of humanity's greatest strengths. Differences allow us to learn from one another and to explore different ways of understanding life. Yes, life. Uh, the universe, also the new universe and our place within it. Uh, but when differences become barriers, when they create fear, distract, distrust, or conflict, then humanity must search for a path, a better path. It is within this spirit that Alliance Harmonia was created. Alliance Harmonia is a spiritual and philosophical movement open to all humanity. Its purpose is not to replace existing religions, philosophies, or personal beliefs. On the contrary, its mission is to respect them, protect them, and bring them into dialogue with one another. For thousands of years, human traditions have sought to answer the great questions of existence. Who are we? Um, where do we come from? And what is the meaning of life? Is there a divine or spiritual reality? Some traditions speak of God, others speak of the divine, and some speak of universal wisdom, cosmic energy, or a deep spiritual reality. The words may differ, the symbols may differ, the stories may differ, yet often the intentions are the same: to search for truth, to live with justice, and to help create a better world. Alliance Harmonia. A second, please. Alliance Harmonia begins with a simple recognition. There are many paths that may lead toward wisdom and toward the divine. No culture, religion, or philosophy possesses the whole truth by itself, but each of them carries part of the wisdom accumulated by humanity. For this reason, Alliance Harmonia does not attempt to erase differences. Instead, it seeks to create a space where traditions can meet, learn from one another, and respect one another. Uh, at the heart of this movement, there is also a spiritual role known as the universal sage. The universal sage is not a political ruler. Um, the universal sage is not an authoritarian leader. The role does not exist to dominate or control. Instead, the universal sage serves as a guardian of wisdom, um, a moral guide, and a symbol of balance. Uh, the mission of the universal sage is to remind the community of the core principles of Alliance Harmonia: respect for beliefs, dialogue between cultures, and the search for shared wisdom for humanity. The universal sage is chosen by the community of Alliance Harmonia. Uh, the person selected should be recognized for wisdom, balance, openness of mind, and the ability to unite people rather than to divide them. However, this role does not belong to one individual forever. Over time, the community may recognize another person capable of fulfilling this responsibility. In this way, wisdom remains alive, shared, and renewed. Alliance Harmonia is founded on a simple but powerful belief. Humanity becomes stronger when it cooperates rather than it is divided. When religious when religions choose dialogue instead of conflict, understanding grows. When philosophies listen to one another rather than rejecting one another, uh, wisdom deepens. When cultures learn from one another, humanity becomes richer. Alliance Harmonia therefore seeks to become a bridge between human traditions, a bridge between religions, a bridge between philosophies, a bridge between cultures, but above all, a bridge between human beings. Our world faces many challenges: social challenges, technological challenges, environmental challenges, and spiritual challenges. To face these challenges, humanity will need more than technology or economic power. Humanity will need wisdom, dialogue, and a spirit of unity. This is what Alliance Harmonia hopes to encourage. This movement is an invitation, uh, an invitation to listen rather than to judge, an invitation to understand rather than to condemn, an invitation to search for what unites us rather than what divides us. So harmony does not mean that everyone must think the same way. Harmony means that differences can exist without becoming conflicts. In a harmonious world, different traditions are not threats. They become sources of learning. Different beliefs are not obstacles. They become opportunities for dialogue. Different cultures are not barriers. They become bridges. Alliance Harmonia rests on a simple but powerful principle. To seek harmony among human beings while respecting their differences. If humanity can live according to this principle, then the future may become more balanced, more just, and more peaceful. Today, Alliance Harmonia is only an idea, but throughout history, great transformations often began with a simple idea shared by people who believed that a better world was possible. If each of us choose dialogue instead of conflict, wisdom instead of fear, and harmony instead of division, then this idea can grow or could grow. Yeah. And perhaps one day, through the efforts of people across the world, harmony will no longer be only an idea. Uh, it will become a reality. And thank you for tonight, and good night to you.